This is Reverend Dr. Michael Vanderpool, Intuitive Astrologer at www.omsh.net, or you can find me on eBay at OMSH, that's OMSH, Books and Services. And I'm reading from a post originally it's posted to my Facebook wall, April 18th, 2011. Another astrological heads up or warning for the world, as my last several astrological analysis here have been extremely accurate last few months posted. The first 2 weeks of May 2011 can be highly turbulent, and I personally got the impression we are looking at a 90% chance of ratcheting up tensions between East and West, especially BRIC countries like the BRIC countries and United Nations or UN, or belligerency in general in the world, and maybe, and strongly possible, with world politics, extended war or more war. Why? A Saturn opposition Mars in heliocentric sky that will form a T-square with a Vesta May 5th, 2011. This is my feeling on the situation now. Ironically, after I had come to this conclusion, RT News boasts about BRIC countries opposing a war in Libya. There is supposed to be a difference between war and a no-fly zone, and protecting civilians versus creating a situation where there are no civilians left to protect. In your personal lives, more care, caution, real and true empathy, easier said than done, but doable, and patience are needed during these first few weeks of May, particularly when it comes to friendships, anything involving churches, foundations, spiritual groups, non-profits, charities, etc., but also clashes in general. Not a time to be pushing the ropes in those areas. In fact, it's a time to use more wisdom and diplomacy and to act with greater skill in negotiating, etc. And be prepared to deal with heightened tensions, provocations, belligerency, and confrontations in a way that is wise, well-managed, or some of you may seek to avoid such, while others will manage or redirect or prepare strategy and alternatives for these manifestations of such energies and situations most cleverly. If war is coming, and there are great chances it will anew or will intensify where there is already. I'm sorry to say at this time I don't know where, as I did in summer of 2007, down to the day of its start and finish. I published to the internet and eBay about it, and I was exactly correct. That's what I'm seeing in the stars for now. I wrote and published storm warnings for Israel for the hope and purpose people would avoid war. The same can be said with this astrological heads up. I hope the leaders and people in the world can change it, but like last time, no one changed anything. In fact, the war in Israel ended in signatories, just like I said exactly and precisely to watch for August 1st, 2007. And what's not posted here on my Facebook page is that I did in fact publish this 28-page ebook report to eBay with the summation of the astrological analysis and prediction on March 17th, 18th of 2007, long before all of that happened. So I'll continue now with what I had posted to Facebook on April 18th and reposted again here recently. Let's see this time if the United Nations or the UN, world government leaders, etc. can make this prediction untrue. I am hopeful, but not at all optimistic. It goes without saying the first 2 weeks of May are not a good time to try to make up or reconcile with an ex, repair a marriage or relationship, etc. And of course, not a time to natalize anything. We know from the Magi Society the stars for the entire month of May, and also in particular mid-June, are highly turbulent. This is particularly true for nonprofit groups, churches, spiritual organizations, and charities during this T-square starting on May 5th, 2011 at 12:08 a.m. New York time, and peaking May 8th, 2011 at 10:40 p.m. New York time, during which time Mercury will have joined this highly turbulent planetary geometry conjuncting Vesta. And that is the T-square. It's a turbulent planetary geometry. Thus, this astrological heads-up and warning extends from May 4th well into May 11th, but possibly affecting for 1 week after May 8th, 2011, i.e. until May 15th. Through the entire month of May is not the greatest energy astrologically for in the general sky. There is hope, even though on May 8th I'm seeing the nasty moon square Mars in the sky also. Jupiter is applying quincunx to the Earth-Moon complex in heliocentric sky, giving some element or room for peaceful resolution in this time, but it would have to be really worked and pushed for wisely and very carefully among all this nasty, belligerent, hostile astrological energy from the previously mentioned aspects in that time period. Those who want to see the extremely accurate astrological analysis I've posted these past few months to my Facebook can review them in the older posts section below. Gaddafi lives and the, quote, nuclear clash transit, which manifested literally not only in revolutions with many deaths on the African continent as happened in its last heliocentric sky transit 20 years ago, but also in the current nuclear nightmare emanating from Japan, sprinkling radioactive isotopes on the USA and EU. Thank you, Japanese government and General Electric. Well-deserved sarcasm, to say the least. And where are the mega lawsuits on this? I suspect it will come. Copyrights 2011, Reverend Dr. Michael R. Vanderpool, OMSH, that's OMSH, Books and Services, posted originally to my Facebook wall April 8, 2011. So, thank you for listening. Please be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. That's TIGR7170. And I hope that this astrological prediction and analysis will not be accurate. However, it is a Saturn opposition Mars. It is going to go into a T-square formation. This is highly turbulent, so I wish everyone the very best in this time to come. And if this video remains posted or embedded after this, I hope that it will serve as a study on how we can use astrology to plan our lives and to better maximize our chances for success and help to minimize our failures and to help us to enjoy life better and certainly to, at minimum, plan and strategize more wisely. Enjoy. Thank you.